What's up, y'all? Niko Bossinakis here, on the way to Colleyville Heritage, about to chop it up with my guy, Coach Hamrick. This one's special. Obviously, I played for Coach Hamrick for 4 years at Colleyville Heritage. So many great memories. Learned so much from him, and so thankful for everything he's done for me in my life, and really looking forward to talking about the future and reflecting on the past, and having a great interview. Man, the amount of times this guy's let me in this door.
What's up, big
Coach
dog?
Ham, what's up? How are you?
What's up, man?
Good to
Look
see
good,
you. You
man.
been good?
Been good.
You been good? How many times you let me in that door?
Good, 9. Gazillion.
A gazillion, man. How's everything been? You been good?
That's referred to the doors now.
How's the family doing?
Good, man.
Good?
Daughter's getting old, and so, man, everything's good. How about your crew?
Doing good, man.
Parents doing all right?
Alex is still playing. Parents are doing good. Everybody's working hard and doing their thing, so it's been good. It's been a blessing.
That's good, man. I can't believe you set a great example for the little brother, man. It's kind of cool to see him still rocking and rolling, still going. Go ahead, man.
Appreciate it, Coach.
You got it, man. Welcome home, man. Welcome home. Great memories in here, huh?
Too many great memories.
Great memories.
My favorite gym of all time. Man, tons of great players that came through here, Coach. Why don't you grab that MVP flag? Obviously, you guys had a hell of a run last year, and did some pretty special things, going to the area championship and doing your thing there. But just tell me a little bit about the guys that have come before me, and then the guys that are coming up the pipeline.
Man, I don't know where to start. There's so many great players and names that are in here on these plaques and on these gold balls. And this foundation was laid way before I stepped foot on this campus. And just tremendous basketball players and even better people. These guys on here that represented these teams in the past, they represented more than just a game of basketball, night in, night out. But they're good people. They were good students in the classroom. They were great in the community. They were great leaders. They set a great example for our future Panthers at the middle school and elementary school. And, man, these young guys and the guys that we have now, we try to represent all these past players in a fantastic way and honor them every single day when we go in and practice. And we put those letters across our chest and put that jersey on. And great guys. I'm so thankful to be a small part of each and every one of them. And, man, they've blessed me probably a lot more than I ever helped them or become a better basketball player. But just truly thankful and blessed for each and every one of them.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Coach's Corner. This one is super special and near and dear to my heart. We're at Colleyville Heritage with Coach Steven Hamrick, who I played for 4 years. Somebody who's been a mentor to me and taught me a lot through the years. So happy to sit down. How are you doing, Coach Hamrick?
Great, man. Great. Welcome home, man. Welcome home. Great memories in this gym with you. And shoot, what a blast to compete every night.
Man, it's
great memories.
It's crazy. It's crazy how time flies. It seems like not too long ago I was on this court running around, hitting threes, trying to shoot my bow and arrows and all that good stuff.
Me screaming back, get back on defense, get in the stance.
I love it. I love it. We'll jump straight into it. Let's start with a little bit about your journey and background, Coach. I know your father was a coach. Tell me what made you want to get into coaching in general.
Man, great question. I knew at a very young age I wanted to do two things. I wanted to play college basketball, and once I was done with that, I wanted to coach. And I really had no idea what level I wanted to coach. I really kind of thought I was just going to be a high school coach as soon as I finished playing, but doors opened for me at the collegiate level, and I was blessed to work with some great guys at WT, at West Texas A&M, and Abilene Christian University, and got married. And I didn't want to recruit, didn't want to spend all that time looking behind the windshield and not knowing when to sleep every night. And so decided to get in the high school game with the support of her. And I was very fortunate to know Coach Gober in the past. And there was an opportunity here. And I was so thankful and lucky that they offered me the job to come here. We loved the community and we loved what this program was about when I visited, and I'm just thankful that they gave me this opportunity.
Absolutely. Yeah, you just touched on Colleyville Heritage and obviously why you came. Just tell me a little bit more about the community and Colleyville in general. What's that been like for you and your family?
Man, super supportive, very caring. It's a smaller community. I grew up in a smaller town in Canyon, Texas, town about 12,000 people just south of Amarillo, and they got behind their schools. They got behind the high school kids. It didn't matter what season they were in. They had tremendous support for those kids. And this Colleyville and Colleyville Heritage specifically reminded me of that. I mean, this is a school district of 2 schools. It's very small. It's very tight, and there's a lot of relationships here that you're cross paths from Grapevine to Colleyville. And Dr. Robin Ryan, guy I worked for and guy that hired me, he always said this. He grew up in Dimmitt, Texas. He said, I want to make this big place really small. And you do that through building relationships and stuff. And so this community is kind of that way. And I'm very appreciative. I'm thankful that they've allowed me to be here so long. And I'm truly blessed.
I know it's done so much for me. Obviously, being here for 4 years, the memories are incredible, and really, you talk a lot about long-term relationships. So players that you've had in the past, they always have a home when they come back to Colleyville Heritage. What keeps you motivated year after year?
Um, Man, I'm a big believer of intrinsic motivation. I think our past players always motivate me. We want to represent them in a way that is second to none. They've laid the foundation for us current players now to have an opportunity, and they've set the bar, and the current guys keep moving the bar, which I think is pretty cool. And we just want to represent them um, with everything we do, not just on Tuesday and Friday nights at 7 o'clock, but when we're in the community, when we're in the classroom, and in the community. We just want to put our best foot forward, and we want to set a good example for our future players that are across the street at Heritage Elementary School, or excuse me, Heritage Middle School, Colleyville Middle, Grapevine Middle, all those schools. We just want to, just set a good example for them, and just know that one day they're going to be Panthers, and they're going to be wearing these
Absolutely.
cool uniforms. And
That's awesome. Switching gears a little bit, me and you have something in common. There's a reason I wore this ring today because
I'm jealous, man.
my team was the first team to win a Lone Star Conference Championship at Eastern New Mexico since your team did it 31 years before. So I want to read a few things because I don't want to forget them. I know you're a really humble guy, and you don't like to talk about all the things that you've done, but I got to make note of it. Um, Eastern New Mexico Hall of Famer, 3-time All Lone Star selection. You still lead the school in all-time three-pointers with 320 to this day. Have scored 1,210 career points and have reached the Sweet 16. Coach, tell me a little bit about your time at Eastern New Mexico and why it was so important to you.
Oh man, Coach Diddle, Greg Young, man, 2 guys that recruited me, that believed in me. A kid from Canyon High School. I don't think I ever dreamed that I could do anything like that. They pushed me. They helped me grow as a young man, and I think they just, I don't know. I think they really helped me evolve my game, and I think it was during a time of where, I think it was uncommon. They allowed me to do something that I was decent at, and shooting a lot of threes, and I had some great guys to play with that allowed me to do that, and we had some great guys that get paint touches and allowed me to shoot it. And but those guys, man, they really pushed me and helped me become the player that I was. Really stretched my comfort zone, and being a 5'10", 160-pound guard, my comfort zone is stretched every single day. And I believe that you get better when you're out of your comfort zone. And I just believe I just continue to get better and improved, and I was in a system that kind of fit me, and so I was pretty fortunate.
Absolutely. And obviously, I had the pleasure of spending 4 years in Portales, New Mexico. It's a unique place, especially when you're focused on basketball and the right things. You can do some special things there. I think it's pretty unique that both of our teams were able to win a championship there, and that brings us closer
Yeah,
together too.
no doubt, man. That's a cool deal. I'm so happy for your team and for you to experience that. And the Lone Star Conference is a great basketball league. It's such, I mean, there's high-end players. It's tough, and for you guys to do that, it was special to those old guys, and we were super proud of you guys.
For
Cool
sure.
deal.
For sure. Switching gears a little bit, um, you say a lot is bigger than basketball. What does that mean to you specifically?
Man, it's relationships, and this vehicle, basketball, is something that we do life together. There's a lot of times I'm with these players with me more than their own families. And so I feel a huge responsibility to be a great role model and to set a good example. And what a great vehicle to learn about character development, to learn about discipline, to learn about commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we, we, we aren't perfect. I'll lead the imperfect bus. I'm front and center. Uh, but we make good decisions, we make bad decisions, but we grow from those decisions, and we just try to get better each and every day. And I'm super proud and thankful I get to do it with a group of guys that love to play basketball, and they love to compete. And we don't shy away from the word competition. Life's about competition. I
For
mean,
sure.
you got to compete in your career. So we try to be truth tellers, and we try to speak the truth on a daily basis, and it's not always easy to do because sometimes the truth sometimes makes people uncomfortable, but
Mm-hmm.
we believe when you're uncomfortable you grow and you get better, and these guys make me better every single day, so I'm super appreciative of those guys.
For sure. Uh, the next question I know personally because I've played for you and I've been in the foxhole with you, so to speak. But how would you describe your team's identity um, for any team that you've had, just for the outside viewer?
Tough, unafraid, um, very competitive. It doesn't matter who we play. We have a tremendous belief in ourselves that we're going to be competitive. We may not end up winning, but we're going to make them earn it. We're not going to beat ourselves. We're going to take care of the basketball, and we're going to play great defense, and we're going to get great shots. And there's a sense of unity when we play, and man, we're just competitive guys. We don't ever believe that we're out of a game. Um, we just stay hungry and stay just driven every single day. But these guys, it's a different DNA, and I'm so appreciative and so thankful that the DNA is kind of transitioned from year to year, and we've been able to sustain that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a level of toughness and a level of competitiveness it's exceptional, and it gives us a chance every night.
No, absolutely. And I've experienced it firsthand, so I know that's the truth. Um, something else you say a lot, and I probably heard this every day of my high school career, was live it. Um, what does that mean to you, and why is that important to the program and to the coaches and everybody involved?
We don't have a ton of rules or anything like that, but we have some certain standards that are very important that we believe that translate to life. And we say live it a lot, and live it means wherever your feet are planted, whether you're a student in the classroom, whether you're out in the community, you're a son at home, we want you to be present and we want you to be engaged. Uh, in basketball, you step foot into practice, we want you to close off the outside world, we want you to focus and get better. And we want those guys to do that um, whatever situation that they're in. And we believe if they're locked in and they're engaged in that moment, wherever they may be, they can bring their best. And it's a challenge for all of us. It's a challenge for me. I mean, when I go home and I'm a father, sometimes my brain, it's hard to turn off the basketball brain. And so it's a challenge for me to be a good father and be a good husband and stuff. And we want to challenge those guys in doing that, where their feet are, to be present, be engaged, and give their absolute best.
For sure. No, and you see, when you live it, you get to reap the rewards of that. Um, you've seen a ton of game winners throughout your career. Obviously, some of my best memories are when I hit the game winner against Grapevine my senior year, and it felt like a culmination of a lot of hard work coming together to beat a crosstown rival in front of a packed crowd where this whole gym was sold out. Um, talk about not only that shot, but all of the game winners that you've been a part of at Eastern New or at Colleyville Heritage, and why they were kind of important, and what they mean to the program.
I think this is kind of our DNA. We're not afraid. We're not afraid of big moments. You weren't afraid of big moments, and I still remember where you were at, and I remember Coach Battenfield drawing that play up. We worked on it in pregame, a little counter play, and it happened right over there. And I was standing right there, and the student section was going to come unglued, and it was just electric. And I remember every one of them. I remember when you were a sophomore, we're playing Eaton in a Chisholm Trail tournament, and you hit an inbound play, and you hit a corner three for us to win. And it's just, they're all special, and they're all unique, and they're all very purposeful for that moment. And over the years, I don't know, I never really thought about it. We had 3 of them this last year, 2 of them by Cam Coburn that happened in the span of 2 weeks.
Wow.
And another one happened by Cash Gardner. And, you know, one of them we kind of lost the lead and we were able to come back. Another one was kind of in overtime. It was a nick and tuck game the whole way. And then another one, we were down 20 points against Denton High, and we fight back, and Cash Gardner cans a 3 at the buzzer for us to win. And they're just all special, and I think it just speaks to the DNA of our kids that we're not afraid. We have tremendous trust in one another, and we're gonna fight to the very end. Several years ago, we've had great moments and great memories at Birdville High School. That's become a big game for us, being less than 3 miles down the road, right around the corner. Good basketball program. Coach Holman does a fantastic job, and Damari Evans hits a corner 3 at the buzzer. Simon Johnson hits one at the buzzer in back-to-back years.
I
And
was
so
at that game.
it's special moments, and each one is very unique and special in its own sense.
Obviously, you've had a huge impact on me, but another person that has as well is Coach Battenfield. Speak about Coach Battenfield a little bit, and then just how you guys stay ahead of the game with all the things you do with basketball play calls, taking care of the players, all those different things.
Man, Coach Bat is awesome. He's big time. Our relationship is going on close to 25 years now. We played against each other in high school, together for 1 year in college, and have tremendous trust in him. And that guy, man, he could be a head coach anywhere. He could be a head coach anywhere. He could do my job easily. But he wants to stay at Colleyville Heritage because he believes in our guys and he believes in our program. And he's just unbelievable, man. He has a great mind for the game. He's very detailed. He's driven. He's as competitive as there is. And, man, he has a great mind for the game. And he studies a lot of the international game. He spends a lot of time with what's going on, new flavors and different things that are happening overseas. And he's on top of it, and he'll bring stuff to me all the time and say, hey, what about this? And he doesn't just show it to me, but then he has a reason why this is going to be good, or hey, this is really good, but I'm not sure if it fits us right now. Let's keep this for another day. But just a wealth of knowledge, and man, he loves our players, cares about them. He wants the absolutely best for our players and for our program. And so thankful for him. We're going on 15 years together now, and we're like a bunch of old married people, man. That's what my wife says, at least. We're addicted to this game, and we're addicted to our guys, and we just love to compete.
For sure. No, I learned so much from you guys, obviously in life, but on the basketball court, as far as just knowing the game and understanding the game. And it really helped me in college as I got to that next level because I had a basis of knowledge from you guys that I learned for 4 years. What are college coaches getting in a Colleyville Heritage basketball player that wants to pursue that?
They're going to get a committed, tough guy that has a good foundation. We try to help them where once they get to campus, there's no really huge surprises other than it's hard for us to tell and emulate the speed of the game, right? The practices are a lot different. The games are a lot different. It's just high intensity. But if the simple things or the foundational things that are very important, that side ball screen, and hey, we're going to ice this. We want to help these guys. We don't want that to be the first experience when they get to college hearing about ice and the ball screen.
Right.
We want to expose to them to that now. And we want to teach guys where they're prepared and they're ready. They just got to adjust to the speed of the game. They're going to have the skill set. Maybe their role's going to change and adjust. But they're going to have a great foundation. And they're going to be tough. And they're not going to be afraid to work. And they're going to be committed.
For sure. No, that's awesome. And all those things ring true for me. I felt when I came into college, I was a step ahead of guys because of the knowledge I got from you guys. Switching gears a little bit, obviously we're here with Rev Recruit, and we've done some pretty unique things in the college basketball space, and now we're starting to get into the high school space and start to streamline that recruiting process for college coaches. How do you see RevoCruit fitting in as a tool for college coaches and for your program at Colleyville Heritage to kind of utilize it and help your kids be seen?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think it's big time. I spent 6 years coaching the college game, and things have obviously changed over the period of time with recruiting and stuff. But I think from their aspect, and I don't want to speak completely from a college coach, but the digital format and the ease of it, it's at their fingertips. I think it's makes it tremendously easier for those guys to follow kids, keep up with kids, kind of seeing what they're doing on a night-to-night basis, production-wise, things like that. And then from a high school perspective, I think this is just another avenue, a very specific avenue that they can send their material out and to get on the scene of these college coaches. And man, the game has changed so much. We don't know what the NIL stuff's going to look like down the road, but we do know one thing, that they're going to have to recruit players and they're going to have to evaluate players. And what a great tool for RevRecruit for our guys to get their stuff out and to make it easier for them and to be evaluated, to at least be on the radar and be on the scene. They can keep up with them, and then all the other stuff can take care of itself, right? But I think it's going to be a tremendous tool. I'm excited about it. I think I'm not a social media guy at all, and that's one of my weaknesses, and I need to be. So I'm very appreciative of what you guys are going to allow, or that you're going to do for our program, and all the other stuff that our kids can use with it. I think it's first class. I think it's big time, and I'm super excited to be a part of it.
Absolutely, Coach. We appreciate the kind words. Last question, and I'll end this, but I think this is probably the most important thing. It seems like I've seen your daughters grow up just throughout my high school career. Obviously, Claire and Olivia, and your wife, and your parents are amazing too. Just talk about what family means to you, and why that's a big part of your life.
Oh man, it's huge, huge, and man, my daughters, they look up to you so much. I'll never forget Claire coming in, and the banners got put up on the wall, and she kept on asking, does Niko have his headband on? Niko have his headband on, and she sprinted in the gym to look up on the wall to see if he does, Dad, he does. And so you're so kind to them and generous to them, and those guys. There's a reason. Coaching takes a lot of time. If you're going to do it right, it's a big commitment, and it requires a lot of extra energy. I'm a guy that's never comfortable. I feel like there's always more to do, and so the patience my wife has with me is phenomenal, because I become a shell sometimes at home,
Sure.
and I'm not proud of that. And it's just I get kind of wrapped up in this, and I want to put my very best foot forward, and I want to give my best to the guys and to this team, the school, and they are rocks. They've been cheated sometimes when Dad's not around and Dad's not completely engaged, but man, there's a reason why I'm still here, and they're a big part of it. They love this place, they love this school, and they love the Panthers. And one of the best memories I have is seeing them at their games wearing their Panther gear, and going to playoff games wearing their playoff shirts. And uh, man, they're huge. They're huge. They're my rocks. They keep me humbled, but they also keep me hungry and they keep me driven. And
Absolutely.
so I'm extremely thankful for them and love them to death. And they bleed red and black.
No, absolutely. I do too. I mean, I think that's a perfect way to end, because obviously you guys are family to me, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me throughout the years. But that's it for this edition of Coach's Corner with Stephen Hamrick. Coach, I appreciate your time.
Love you, dude.
Great to
You're
see
big
you.
time,
Love
man.
you, man.
Proud of you.